Hi everyone, it's Heidi from flutterbyheidi.co.uk, back again with another project for you, and this time it's using a couple of new stamp sets from the mini catalogue, which are absolutely beautiful, and this is just about stamping and punching. So this is perfect if you're just starting out with crafting, and there are coordinating dies, but you don't need them with this, as if you've just got some circle punches, you can make this card. So this is using the beautiful painted Poppies stamp set, which you can see here, and I've used the ink splats that we've got in here, and then on the inside I've used just the die and the other punch, two circle punches, and then I've used the coordinating stamp set called Peaceful Moments, which has got sentiments in. Now the idea behind these two stamp sets, just to let you know, is that in this one, Painted Poppies, you've got lots of floral shapes to either cut out one of the poppy shapes, or the two poppy shapes, but also some frames so that you can do your sentiments, whichever ones you happen to have. Meant they've got lots of images, and this one has just got all the sentiments that you could possibly want. You've got congratulations, happy birthday, deepest sympathy, thank you, wishing you happiness, you know, really great sort of a versatile stamp set. And in here as well, I've actually put all of my other poppy images. So these just cut out poppy shapes, so you've got beautiful large poppy flowers with accents and leaves. So again, you don't need those to use with your poppies, but if you've got a die cutting machine, if you're a bit more advanced, then they're a great addition to your stamp set and your collection. So without further ado, let's get on with this card though. Now what I've done is, this card is, I've actually made my sample using Whisper White, but I've decided I'm going to make the main one with thick Whisper White. I tend to use thick Whisper White when I'm not adding any layers on. I just happen to have a piece of ordinary Whisper White handy. So all you do is take a piece of thick Whisper White. You don't throw it all on the floor, which is what I've just done. And what you're going to do is just create a standard card base. So we're going to trim this down, make sure it's 14.5 centimetres, or whatever your standard card base is. So mine is in metric is 14.5 by 21. So I'm just going to score that now at 10.5 centimetres. So once I've done that, let's just reinforce that fold. And you're going to take your large sort of field of poppies image. And what I'm doing is I'm just lining up my card base with one of the lines on my grid paper, just to help me keep it aligned. And then I'm inking up with just black Memento ink. And I'm just going to stamp that just slightly up from the base. Make sure you cover that well, you don't want any patches. And then I'm just eyeballing so that the stems are around about the same point and the same line on the right hand side here. You'll see, really easy to use and line up. Then I'm using my lovely, very appropriately named Poppy Parade ink pad and the big splat. So again, ink up well, and I've kind of gone for the sort of triangular shape of the ink splat, and I'm just repeat stamping that across there. Then I'm going to come in now with my 2-inch circle punch, and I'm just going to pop that in and punch. I haven't pushed it all of the way in, so I'm just coming to the bottom edge of this and punching. So I'll put that to one side. Now I'm going to come in with my 2¼ inch punch and cut the aperture, and I've just lined it up there so with an even border. The reason I've done it that way around is it's much easier to cut that first and then cut that, rather than trying to cut that out of there. You end up with post-it notes and you might not get it quite central, and it's just a better way of doing it. And then I'm coming in with my Poppy Parade cardstock, the 2¼ inch punch, and just punching a straightforward circle. So the next bit is the only bit which is even slightly tricky. So if you've got some wet glue, this is a great time to use it, because it gives you a bit of wiggle room. So if you don't go all the way to the edge, holding your card closed, just pop that circle into the aperture, and then just carefully lift that through and pop it down, and then just come in and again with it closed, just eyeball the lining up of that with an even border around it, which I haven't managed to do. That's typical, isn't it? Okay, I'm just going to swivel that slightly. There we go. And then all you need to do is, again, I'm using this for Happy Birthday, but obviously you could choose whichever sentiment you wanted. And you've got such lovely ones there. And then I've just stamped that in the top right corner. And again, if you wanted to, you could punch that out, add it onto a label to add a bit of an accent. I just like the simplicity of that. And then what I did on the inside was, I just used this simple poppy stamp just to add on the inside. And again, the little spray ink splat, just there we go. And there you have, in under 8 minutes, a quick and simple but very effective card using some gorgeous new products. I hope you like it. Do come back and see me again soon, and if you'd like any of the products that you've seen today, then do pop along to my blog at flutterbyheidi.co.uk, and you can find the links to my shop there, or visit heidismith.stampinup.net, and that'll take you straight through using the shop link to my store. Thanks for watching. Come back and see me again soon for another quick and simple project. Thanks for watching. Bye.